May I have your attention as we go through our pre-flight protocols? There is a disease, a genetic deficiency that affects roughly half the population. Do you have a Y chromosome? Then this is you, and thus there are a few stark truths that you need to understand as you negotiate your unfortunate existence. It doesn't matter if you are a Syrian Muslim, a Buddhist who drives a Honda, or a Christian white boy. The truths contained herein supersede all, because they apply to the human organism. You see, the propaganda machines tell us that Y chromosomers rule the world, have overwhelming societal privilege, and have an insatiable desire to mistreat females. These are the fairy tales that we are programmed with. These are the fallacies that make up the walls of the matrix, which we are all trapped within. However, I will tell you what is going on behind the wizard's curtain. I will now lay out for you a few truths about your place as a Y chromosome possessor. These are the truths. This is reality. All the speculation, debate, causality, machinations, or underlying paradigms, all the who, what, where, when, and whys of these truths are explained throughout the volumes of various videos. The following accuracies are as concrete as the gravitational force. We may not fully understand gravity, yet we must deal with gravity every day. So scream, shout, yell, deny, deny, deny. But this is reality. You may not understand male devaluation, but you are existing in it right now. So, without further ado, here is reality. Well, minus the candy coating. Males do not run the world, nor have they any special elitist privilege. Males are the cattle of humanity that everyone uses for labor, toil, and for protection from the hostilities of an indifferent world. Females are the elevated and worshipped class, who have more rights, privileges, and societal courtesies than males. Males are the disposable elements of society, and they always have been. Males are slandered, disparaged, demeaned, and utterly devalued so that we might justify their expendability. Males only have relevance in this world as expendable utilities, disposable units of labor. A male only has value through his works. His labors determine his worth to others, whereas females have superior value simply because they exist. Females do not love males. Females do not care about male welfare. Females do not possess compassion for males as living beings. Females merely observe males as objects to extract utility, protection, or attention from. Romantic love and affection between the sexes is a fantastic fairy tale, a farce. Platonic love does exist. Romantic love shares the same validity as Frosty the Snowman. There is no special soulmates bond between males and females. There is only the reality of antagonistic interactions for procreative purposes and species survival. Romantic love between the sexes is simply a chemical event of endorphin, serotonin, oxytocin, dopamine, adrenaline, and many other feel-good chemicals that are released in an individual's brain during courtship and affection rituals that the human sexes indulge in, meaning that romance between the sexes is a drug high, not love. Civilization is set up to use males in every way possible. We capitalize on male brilliance to invent. We coerce male toil to keep civilization functioning, and we compel male death to solve conflicts. We use male death as collateral damage so that advancements might be made and that females might be spared in order that they may propagate into the future. This world cannot exist without male toil and sacrifice. Hence, everything in this world, everything, exists to extract utility from the Y chromosome possessors. Period. Point blank. Males are fed lies, told that they are wretched male beasts, so that they will chase redemption and salvation through females and female servitude. And as they are chasing salvation from their wretched, broken state as human males, and as they are seeking respite from their aloneness, everyone steals toil, resource, and money from males, while they are busy chasing the societal carrot of females and family. Females are both elevated and infantilized. Females are held above all else. Females are exalted as the superior human sex. Males are made to sacrifice and die for females. There is no female reciprocity. Nobody, not even males themselves, nobody cares about male suffering in much the same way that nobody cares about the suffering that we put cattle through. They are simply a tool that humans use for their own ends. You see, humanity cannot afford the luxury of caring about male welfare or suffering, since the planet is set up upon the blood, brilliance, and sacrifice of males. Males have died by the millions throughout history in some phase of building, maintaining, or protecting family, community, country, and planet. The truth behind all the shiny bows and wrapping paper is that we only exist because we sacrifice male life. Furthermore, females despise male weakness or signs of human vulnerability and resent males for being human. Males are supposed to be impenetrable bodyguards and stalwart providers to females, who are allowed to be emotional and coddled. Males are all alone in this existence. Nobody cares about them. Patriarchy is a false front, a ruse, a red herring used to justify male devaluation. Gynocentric matriarchy is really the secret device behind the male establishment. Females have always run males through manipulation, duress, or passive aggression. Males are and always have been the creative force of this planet, envisioning, then building this entire world, everything around us. Yet males deny their greatness and creativity as they search for retreat from their utter aloneness in this world through female affection and approval. Males are indeed amazingly caring, benevolent, loving, and altruistic. Yet males merely project these wondrous aspects of themselves onto females to explain away females' lack of these sentiments regarding males. At the end of the day, this is where we are at. We are a gynocentric species. All is done for female welfare because they are so closely tied to offspring. Females are hypergamous. They will use all males in order to attain more protection and provision in order to satisfy her instinct for survival that she might procreate into the future. Males are used, abused, and discarded. Males do not run the world. Males do not have privilege. Males are all alone and utterly uncared for in this existence. That is the truth. Those were a few of the cold, hard facts. Now, you are so gynocentrically programmed that you are immediately striking down those truths as bogus lies, as BS, or you are searching for counter-arguments or looking for exceptions. Yeah, well, what about this? Or what about that? How about X, Y, and Z? Exceptions? Sure. There are rare exceptions to everything. However, the male devaluation and disposal status quo is so overwhelmingly predictable and statistically accurate that it warrants attention and marginalizes rebuttals. Sure, not all sharks eat surfers, but given the right circumstances, most will. So, to help you with your counter-arguments, your reservations and exception rebuttals, male devaluation and disposal messages are divided into subsections for you to reference as you are tutored from fantasy to reality. So, if you think this is all bogus and you need to cut your teeth on the basics, look under male devaluation, which spells out the ABCs. If you think that not all females apathetically mistreat males, then look under not all females are like that. If you find yourself saying, yeah, okay, maybe guys are slandered in a few movies or blogs, but males deserve it for being dogs and pigs. Okay, well, look under devaluation justification. If you still believe the propaganda that males rule the world and have privilege, then look under the male plight. If you want to know the cause of the devaluation problem, look under males are the problem. Further expansive theories and off-the-reservation contemplations regarding male devaluation, look under alternate theories. Possible remedies to male devaluation are under recourse. After that, you will have a grasp of the basics, and thus you may maneuver about the other subsections with confidence. Male greatness is a celebration of the devalued half of humanity. Devaluation slam dunk is for those who still deny devaluation of males. Random observations are male devaluation and disposal observations of society with no specific order. Asininities are further social lunacy. Just for giggles is satire and silliness. Male empowerment business is stuff for males and male spaces. And why is about liberation. Females are elevated and worshipped. Males are devalued and disposable. In light of these truths, there are three avenues of disposition. Males that flagrantly deny these truths and live in fantasy land. These are called blue pillars. Males that realize some degree of these truths, yet believe this male devaluing paradigm can be salvaged or fixed in an equitable direction. These are purple pillars. And the males who are fully cognizant and promulgate the eschewment of such abuse, these are the red pillars. Most males will exist their entire life in various gradations between the first and second category. And now you can consider yourself informed. You have been made aware of these truths. Thus, you may use the subsections to meander your way through the nuts and bolts which back the truths of the introductory video. At this point, you do not have to fully understand these truths or how they came into being, just as you do not have to fully understand electricity or the internal combustion engine in order to turn on a light bulb or to drive a car. However, the truth of reality of male devaluation and disposability will be explained in depth the further you venture down the Liberation Why rabbit hole. An open mind is all that is required as you venture forward. The truth will eventually grab you by the jugular. Yet, if you want an in-depth blow-by-blow, point-by-point recounting of male devaluation and its myriad manifestations, if you truly believe in female divinity and consequent male villainy, and you need example after example provided to you in order to sway your opinion, then might I recommend Green Eggs and Man. This will laboriously lay out the manifestations of male devaluation and disposal. So you see, the truth, reality, everything is already here, ready for your consumption. All of these resources are already set up with one goal in mind: to reveal the truth and to liberate the downtrodden from devaluation and disposability. This concludes our pre-flight. Enjoy the journey. Good afternoon. This is your captain, Archangel. I'd like to welcome you aboard MGTOW Airlines Flight 1 with nonstop service to Liberation. We are expecting turbulent weather. However, we will be climbing above the gynocentric thunderheads and vaginisty storm systems for smooth skies. Again, welcome aboard. I am now turning off the seatbelt sign. Liberation Warriors, you are now free to move about the cabin. Thank you for choosing Liberation Y and enjoy your flight.